First of all, I would like to invite the eminent dignitaries on the stage. Please come up on the stage. Dr. S.B. Devsarkar from College of Engineering, Dr. I.K. Rana, convener and founder of the 7th National Conference of Time 2015 from Department of Mathematics, IIT Bombay. Dr. Anil Hivrekar, coordinator at Local Organizing Committee, Time 2015. I would also like to invite all the principals from various schools of Vidya Pratishthan to please come up on the stage. Mrs. C.S. Rai, Vidya Pratishthan's Vinod Kumar Gujar Bal Vikas Mandir Baramati, Mrs. K.A. Barakar, Vidya Pratishthan's New Bal Vikas Mandir Pimpri, Mrs. Radha Kori, Vidya Pratishthan's English Medium School CBSE. I now request Dr. Anil Hivrekar to please highlight the 4 days of National Conference of Time 2015.
Respected Professor Rana, Professor Devsarkar sir, principals of various schools, all head of departments of Vidya Pratishthan's College of Engineering, my friends, delegates, and everyone who is present in this hall. It gives me immense pleasure that we are now at the concluding session, and in brief I will mention about the highlight of this conference. As all of you know that in this conference about 9 invited talks are given by eminent personalities like Professor I.K. Rana, Douglas Butler, Mohanan from IISER, Pune, Anju Saigal, Janaki B. Ghosh, Gaurav Bhatnagar, as well as Ajit Kumar. In this conference, total 41 papers were presented, and including 51 authors. Most of them, means about 70% presenters, they were using this national conference as a platform, and they are presenting their paper first time. As well as along with the paper presentation, we had 12 workshops which are conducted in this conference. Then we already included the students for their model presentation, and our 7 schools were participated in this particular event, and 36 models were presented, and it includes 44 students. There was a panel discussion that is regarding making mathematics meaningful, and in this conference total 245 participants plus Vidya Pratishthan team, that is 25, means about 270 participants, they participated in this conference. We made arrangement of around 202 accommodations at our hostels. Then participants from various parts of India, they are included in this conference from Jharkhand, Dehradun, Chhattisgarh, Bhubaneswar, Secunderabad, Patna, then Raipur, Dwarka, Varanasi, Ajmer, Gujarat, Goa, Guwahati, Chennai, Bombay, Bangalore, Bhopal, Agra, Delhi, Mandi, then Jammu, Jaipur, and every part of India as well as including Baramati also. So we organize local tours for the participants, as well as we have got high tea along with the opportunity for giving the participants to discuss with the experts. Then as far as paper presentation is concerned, we help the participants, those who are interested in taking part in the paper presentation as well as workshop. Those who were writing paper first time, we help them for writing, how to write abstract, how to write paper, and those sessions also we were conducted in our campus. Then this is about the highlight of the conference, and I thank to my principal Devsarkar sir for giving me opportunity to be as a local organizing committee member as well as chairman, and I also thank to Professor Rana sir for caring support every time, and along with my team members and all principals of the various schools of Vidya Pratishthan. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. These 4 days have been very informative and enriching for all of us. So I would like to invite any 5 participants from various states of India to share their experiences with us within a time span of 5 minutes each. Okay, 2 minutes each. Participants from different states, please come up on the stage. Only 5 participants.
Good afternoon to all of you. Myself, Rizwan Ali from Raipur, Chhattisgarh. Thanks to Almighty for providing me opportunity to join this Grandeur Conference time 2015. It is meaningfully conducted by IIT Mumbai and VPCOE Baramati. We are very thankful to respected Rana sir and his whole team. Personally, I am very thankful to the staff of VPCOE, including ground level staff and final year student Jaydeep. Here we have learned a lot in the scenario of technology and mathematics. I got adequate encouragement after attending different classes. I will try my level of best for rendering the acquired knowledge among our students and fellow teachers. Tell me now in our national language, only 1 minute. कुंदन से दमक लिए हरितिमा आभा से ओतप्रोत विद्या प्रतिष्ठान, एक खूबसूरती एक ताजगी, एक सपना एक सच्चाई, एक कल्पना एक एहसास, एक आस्था एक विश्वास, यही है विद्या प्रतिष्ठान की पहचान। कॉन्फ्रेंस की सार्थकता इसी बात में होगी कि हम सभी यहाँ से मिले ज्ञान का समुचित और सुंदर उपयोग अपने अपने डेस्टिनेशन के शैक्षिक स्तर को बुलंदी पर ले जाने के लिए करें। हम सभी यह प्रयास निश्चित तौर पर आशा और विश्वास है कि पूरे मनोयोग से करेंगे, तभी हमारा समाज और देश एक विकसित देश बनेगा। निश्चित तौर पर कठिनाइयां सभी के पास है, संसाधनों की कमी सभी के पास है, परंतु हमें प्रयास करना होगा। स्वर्णिम भविष्य की शुभकामनाओं के साथ आपकी हौसला अफजाई कुछ चंद लफ्जों में। यूं तो खुशियों में मुस्कुराते हैं सभी, यूं तो खुशियों में मुस्कुराते हैं सभी, गम में कह कहे लगाओ तो कोई बात बने। यूं तो खुशियों में मुस्कुराते हैं सभी, गम में कह कहे लगाओ तो कोई बात बने। मंजिल पर आकर ठहर जाते हैं सभी, मंजिल पर आकर ठहर जाते हैं सभी, मंजिल से आगे मुकाम बनाओ तो कोई बात बने। धन्यवाद, नमस्कार।
Thank you, sir. The next speaker, please.
So very good afternoon to you all, esteemed dignitaries on the dais and delegates from all over the country. I am Om Prakash Mishra, Headmaster in charge Government High School, Jaipur. It is not Rajasthan, Jaipur. It is actually from the district of Koraput in the state of Odisha. So before going to start anything, let me first introduce my district. It is very important because Koraput district is one of the most backward district of the whole country. Very often it is coming in news. It is the most backward district of the country, where the SC/ST population comes to more than 70%. So most of our village areas or the tribal remote sensitive areas, they are not equipped with electricity even. So I must apprise, and I am very much indebted to Rana sir because he told some of the participants in his deliberation that we have to work with the available resources. We cannot fight with the government, we cannot change the curriculum. So what we can do with the existing available resources? So far as this dialogue is concerned, I have learned a lot. And I hope most of the Chhattisgarh teachers were also, they were sharing their thoughts that it is a very, very inevitable, it is a very, very important session, because from one of the most important experience what I got here is that how to organize a seminar also. I'm inspired, and the Odisha people were thinking that after taking help from different dignitaries, those who are present here, we are going to organize a seminar, may not be of this kind, but it will reach the requirements of our local people. That's why I think the most of the and there was an appeal to the organizers also that please share the email IDs of all the participants over our email, so that we can share our thoughts and we can get information about the next seminars and everything. And so far as the hospitality of this wonderful institution is concerned, I am speechless. So this is the only word I can say. The cordial kindness and the wonderful hospitality, they were very, very helpful, and the advance assistance, that is very important, I got here. And all these I am speaking from the core of my heart. Thank you all. Thank you, sir. All the
Thank you, sir. We would like 3 more participants to express their views. 2 ladies. Again, I would like to remind you.
Hello all, I'm Megha Jadhav, and basically right now I'm working under IK Rana sir as a project technical assistant. I'm very much thankful to sir that he gave me this great opportunity to be with you all and to be in this conference. For me, this conference was very much fantastic, as this is my first ever experience to be with IK Rana sir and to be with you all. I have learned many things from this conference, and it has given me a great and broader vision to be with technology, to be creative with students, and a number of things I have learned in this session. And also I'm thankful to VPCOE for great hospitality. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, ma'am. I would invite the next participant.
Hello, honorable members on the dais and all participants, presenters and the team of VPCOE. Myself, Mr. Prashant Andagade, Ahmednagar, from Raj Shikshan Samstha. All of us enjoyed this time 2015 conference. We participated in different workshops. We have taken fun of invited talks with Mr. Butler, Dr. Mohanan, and all respective personalities. Not only we have enjoyed this conference, but when we stayed in that boys' hostel, all participants from all over the country, we together lived, enjoyed. Although language was major problem for us, but national language, that's Hindi, along with English, helped us this time. We got new friends. We are taking feelings and memorable moments from this occasion. Dr. Rana encouraged us every time through his lecture, through his discussions, and all VPCO team supported us. Nice messing facility, accommodation facility was the best. And the only experience that we got from here is that each and every maths teacher should be techno-savvy. Then it will be possible for a teacher to become the best. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. It's the ladies' turn.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you, sir, and thank you everybody for giving us such enriching experience. And this is my first time in Times, and awesome and elucidative sessions that I have attended, and I'm really telling it to you. Not only, sir, I'm intrigued by ambigrams and Selinsky triangles, curves, and everything. Being a maths teacher, I was not aware of that, and I'm not ashamed of admitting it. And icing on the top is definitely I.K. Rana, sir. Day one, I was like scared out. I don't know why, but sir was very strict, and I just felt, oh my God, I cannot. I don't know. But today's session, after today's session, I'm going back as an ardent fan of his. And I was being asked to write the feedback, and I'm short of words. I want you all to help me out. So, sir, your session was excellent, exceptional, exemplary, finest, first class, incomparable, invaluable, outstanding, priceless, superlative, top notch, noteworthy, distinguished, superlative, and going back as a great fan of yours. I don't have other words to say, and I don't want to say anything else after that. Thank you very much, everybody, for hosting us. And one more thing I would like to add on. Learning for me is not inside the classroom, it happened outside the classroom also. And the friends that I've made from all the parts of the country, and the good time we had, and how we share our knowledge. We discussed, like, one of them is going to one section, another is going to another section, and in the evening time we used to discuss what happened in your section and just help me out with that. It's a very, very good experience, and going back as a learned woman. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I now invite Dr. I.K. Rana to express his views.
Very good afternoon to all dear participants, my faculty members and fellow colleagues. Dignitaries on the dais, Dr. I.K. Rana, my faculty colleagues, Dr. Hivrekar, Mrs. Baravkar, Principal of Mrs. Gore, Principal of our CBSE school, and Mrs. Rai, Principal of our own BP school. It's really gives me a great pleasure to be amongst with you all teachers. As a part of this conference, I really enjoyed a lot of discussions, the interactions, and watching the faces from a long distance, how these people are talking about mathematics even though they are eating or they are taking food. Baramati is already known as actually it's a Western Maharashtra. It's a financial capital of the state. It's also a political capital also of the state and also the nation. During last 10-15 years, this place also becomes the place for education hub. Very close to Pune. And Pune is already known as the education capital of the nation. And by virtue of the visionaries, we all are here able to make this place as famous as political in education too. The techno-savvy education has made us all clear to come together to illustrate, to generate, to disseminate, to impart the education in the classrooms. I am sure this kind of conferences, this kind of focus gatherings are of real use to make aware on the different issues which are really essential to address in the classrooms. It was rightly mentioned before 40 years back or before the independence days, we were starving for education. After independence, the clusters or masses are being brought into education clusters by providing the educations to the last person of the nation. The quantity was very lightly recognized in the education domain. then the question was come that how to provide the education at the affordable cost. And so equity, and in terms of the government setup, the government has taken a lead to provide the education at the cheaper cost by providing the scholarships and whatnot. The third concept or third point, which is really essentially required these days, that we are very satisfied with the quantity on equity, and the part which is found to be missing in today's classroom is of having a better quality. I hope this is the beginning for all of us to have this kind of conferences wherever we are staying. I think the interaction is the first mode of getting something. Knowledge becomes seamless these days. There is no boundary for recognizing the knowledges. And I think as a platform of these particular conferences, we must address these issues in the classrooms to provide the better education in the classrooms. I hope your stay in the campus was comfortable. We tried a lot to make your stay comfortable. Even though in spite of these efforts, we may be a failure in some cases, I think we must take this as the guiding lessons for the next conferences or the next workshops. I really thanks Professor Rana for selecting this place for this conference. Already, see, this is the campus. We call it as the Vidyapratishthan campus, wherein we are trying to place or put the learning resources or the teachers on the front. And as a part of this, already we have started repeating your teacher at the national and international institutions. And also we are giving a full support to our teachers for the training and learning processes. This is one of the section that what we are conducting these different sessions in the campus. I hope in the years to come we have to plan more and more number of scientific gatherings in the campus so that people will recognize us and we recognize the people. I hope again much thanks to my local conveners, local teachers, those who have helped me a lot to prepare and present you all in the conferences or in this conference. I once again thanks to Professor Rana, and the last, I must congratulate you all to being a part of this conference. Thank you.
I now would like to invite Dr. I.K. Rana to please address the audience.
I won't start with saying dignitaries of the dais and so on. I will say all time family members. Now, by now, after 4 days, you are all a part of a family. So, dear all, always I am a bit sentimental on the last day of any session, because whatever you do is like a train journey. You come, sit across in a compartment, start talking to each other, and when the journey is over, you go your own ways. But you still feel a bit of sadness in your heart. But then there is a sadness and happiness also, that what we try to accomplish has been achieved to some extent, and all your remarks are very heartening. The time conferences which were sort of planned and visualized as a platform, where not only you come and learn academics, but also a networking place where you meet teachers from your own areas even. You hardly meet, I don't think teachers in Baramati all collect together at one place, or all master teachers get together at one place once in a year or once in 2 years. And here people from all over India have come, talked to each other, made friends with each other. I'm sure emails must have been exchanged by now, and the photographs will be exchanged with each other, and pleasant memory will go back. And of course, I could see from remarks, interactions, almost everybody has gotten something to take back in some form or the other. So I'm happy for that the fruits, the pains taken by Vidyapratishthan, by all the organizing team, are getting fulfilled in one way or the other. I'll be failing my duty if I'm not adding my thanks to Vidyapratishthan, especially to Devsarkar sir, Once I mentioned to him that I organize this kind of conferences for teachers, he said, Baramati. So, thank you. And I really had apprehensions about the organization point of view. But I had come here 3 or 4 times. Their hospitality had really floored me. So I knew hospitality will not be a problem at all. They are so nice in every respect. I was only a bit worried about some other things, but I think the way they have handled everything so nicely. Thank you, sir. And they have tried to even involve their schools in a big way, which is for the first time in a time conference it has happened. We had done mostly at IIT. I was not able to motivate many schools from inside IIT. We have 3 schools. I was not able to motivate teachers from there itself to come for all the conferences. But the way they have they have encouraged teachers from their schools, and 40 paper presentations, that really blew up. Thank you. That is a big thing. Now many of them are first timers presenting a paper for a conference, but I think it's a learning experience how to write a paper, how to sort of stand in front of an audience trying to convince what you're doing is exciting, interesting, and how to make a presentation. I think that is a learning experience itself, so that's good. I think she mentioned that my first day was a bit a harsh day in one way. Being with teachers, I went into teacher mode. It happens with some of us teachers, no? It has happened sometimes with me also. Class, some student is asking questions which is preventing me to go ahead a bit probably. I tell him that बाद में मिल लेना, office hour में will sort out around that kind of thing. But then when नहीं होता, बैठ जाना, बाद में करेंगे. So I am sorry for that. If I was a bit harsh, I apologize for that. I don't know who I did that, but anyway, that set a bit of tone, as she says, for the remaining part of the thing. That also is a learning experience, because as maths teacher, asking pinpointed, precise questions is very important. Remove the peripherals. In a word problem, you don't see who is Ram is going somewhere or Sita is going somewhere to buy something, aloo or payaj. You only look for how much is bought, for what price it is bought. That is the key thing, right? The whole story is redundant. What is important is the mathematics part of it. So I think we should somehow develop that habit. Keep in mind that somebody who is presenting is more here to help you to resolve your difficulties, and also in the process of learning your difficulties. You see, a presenter doesn't come here only for giving gyan. I want something back from you also. So your questions, pinpointed questions, help me to see what is your difficulty in teaching and learning of mathematics. What classroom scenario you feel. That is more important. So that is a learning experience for the person who is coming to present. So that probably in the next meeting I can remove that kind of difficulty or something. So learn that habit also. And what more to say? I don't know. Okay. So let me just say that I hope every time in a concluding session I say this, I don't know whether there will be next time or not, because there is no regular funding agency who sponsors this kind of a thing. So every time I have to start thinking, who will give me some money somewhere so that I can help teachers, I can organize, I can invite speakers. See, I have to give them airfare and all that to come and give lectures here. And somebody coming in Pune airport, I have to bring him in a taxi and send him back in a taxi. That costs money. So who will give me that kind of money? So luckily, all along something has been happening and I have been able to manage funds. And like National Board for Higher Mathematics, I could convince them that even lower mathematics is important, not only the higher mathematics. So they give partial funding, but not full. And then people from Casio India have been very generous in giving partly something. Then this year, Autograph also said, okay, not only I'll come and give talks, I'll contribute something. And local sponsors were there, whose names you will find in the booklet. They also helped. So whatever way they could sort of contribute, even saying that I'll give a pen free for the kid, that is itself a good enough for us, right? And somebody said, well, I'll give you the high tea free. So all the 3 high teas, Devsarkar sir managed to get sponsored by somebody. So we didn't have to spend any money. So these are kind of efforts we had to put in. So time 2017 will be there, hopefully, somewhere. I am trying to see that if we can move somewhere in south at least once. Even though a permanent place for time has been found by Professor Devsarkar saying Baramati is open. But I would like, see, it always happens like 40 teacher presentation from local here. Somewhere it goes like we had in Indore, and 40 presentations were there from Indore also, local teachers. So it always benefits the local community always. Others industry will always travel and come. I appreciate one lady said we had to come from Kerala all the way. Somebody from Tinsukia has come. So I appreciate those efforts because they want to learn something. But it's good to move it somewhere. This is my wish. I want to move next possible way. I'm openly making my wish because if you can find somebody who can be a host for this kind of, now you see the standards already. Standards are being set by Vidya Pratishthan. But if you can put me in touch with somebody who is willing to sort of host next time, that will be nice. So be a messenger of time wherever you go and try to do that. So with that hope, let me thank in the end the teachers who have made efforts to come here. An artist when he plays on stage has no meaning if there are no audience in front of him. You have been very encouraging, very rewarding. Thank you all. With that, I wish you all a comfortable journey back home and hope whatever you learned, you will try to spread it. And in case you want any help in future from me, my email is there. I will try to help in any way I can. Thank you very much. All the best.
I would now like to thank all the people who have played an important role in making this conference successful. First and foremost, I would like to thank all our supporters who are truly the backbone of this conference. I extend my thanks to National Board for Higher Mathematics, Radiant holder of Mota Autowheels Private Limited, Autograph, Casio, Math for All, Mukti Group Baramati, Aishwarya Bakery and Cake Shop, City Inn Hotel Baramati, Schreiber Dynamics, Venkatesh Tours and Travels. I extend special thanks to IIT Mumbai for organizing this conference and the co-host Vidya Pratishthan's College of Engineering. I also extend my special thanks to Professor I.K. Rana, the convener and founder of this conference, Time 15, and also to Mrs. Rana for her support.
Thank you. Actually,
This is from all of us, sir.
all administrative support was given by her. He said, I'll look after that, you look after the academic part.
I also extend special thanks to all the members of the National Advisory Committee for Time 2015. Thanks to the Academic Review Committee for Time 2015, to the local organizing committee coordinator. Thanks to all the committee members of Vidya Pratishthan. I also extend thanks to all the schools, colleges and the principals and staff members of Vidya Pratishthan. I extend special thanks to all the organizers, faculties, non-teaching staff of Vidya Pratishthan's College of Engineering. Thanks to all the participants of various schools and colleges from India and abroad. With this, I can say that we can conclude this conference.